Alrighty, and welcome back. So today we're going to get some seeds, but first I want to introduce you to a couple people. This is Jeff. He's the owner of the supermarket. As you could tell from his initial face, he can be a bit of a whiner. Well, maybe not a whiner, just kind of, a bit of a wuss, I guess. But he has two very strong women to hold him up. Like, behind or beside every man there is a good woman, a very strong woman who is willing to kick ass no matter what. And in this case, he has two women. One is his wife Sasha, there we are, who we will meet later. And then up there was Karen, who we talked to. Oh god, Karen. She also happens to be, well, not only is she the supposedly tsundere character of this whole game, she's very much the tomboy character of this game. She's supposed to be played off as the bitch, but really she's just kind of sarcastic and snarky almost. Not even snarky, she's just kind of... She's somebody you would expect to be the self-righteous heroine, I'm sorry. And for the most part, she's an okay character, I guess, but for this particular thing, we are going to hate her. Why? Because she is our rival for Rick's heart. That's right, she's the person that you have to contend with and be very aware of their rival events for marriage. If you don't marry Rick, but you still get his heart points up and you witness their rival event, they will eventually get married. Just like every other person in this game. So we're gonna just water these. Now, the thing about the seeds here is that, unlike in real life, you throw out the seeds, you forget to water them. They don't die and dry out. They just kind of sit there the whole season. And well, I guess they do kind of dry up and fizzle away, but that's only after the season turns, so it takes essentially 3 months in our time to get it to go away. So yeah. Usually I'm fairly diligent about keeping my fields watered, so I don't really know for sure if that actually happens or not, but through the power of logic, I can only assume as much. Anyway, so now we're gonna go visit the Harvest Goddess, and after I explain her little function, I will finally explain the function of the Power Berries. Now, with the Harvest Goddess, if you give her a certain amount of gifts, then she will give you a gift in return. The first gift happens to be a Power Berry, and you have to give her gifts for 10 days straight, and then after another 10 days, she will raise the affection of a certain guy. She also is the key to connecting your GBA to your GameCube. But that's what she means by communicating with the GameCube. I can't show you how to do it simply because of the fact that I have an emulator. I can't connect anything on my computer to the GameCube at all. So, if we want to cheat, we have to do it very straightforwardly. And I guess it's not necessarily cheating, it's more exploiting a bug in the game. And in a way, you have to take any chance you get, because this is very much the god dang it kind of game, because you cannot go through this without any outside help. I mean, I guess if you wanted to take the time to mess everything up and replay this game over and over and over again like I have, haha, even with a guide, then it's going to take you a long time, and by the time you're even somewhat capable at this game, you're going to be so angry and bored with it, then it's just going to hurt. So, for your own sake and sanity, I'm here, and so is pretty much every other FAQ, in this game. In the internet, I'm sorry. So, anyway, the function of the Power Berries, as I told you before, is to raise up your energy levels. So, the more Power Berries you have, the more you're able to do every day. So, the way to get most of the Power Berries is, one, as you saw before, is digging around randomly in your field. And this changes literally every time you save. I'm not saying that normally the easy way would be to save before you find it and then go out and get it, but it just doesn't work the same. It just disappears on you. It just relocates on your field. So It's just horrible. Any other ways, you have to wait for a horse, and then you win the horse races, and then you gamble on the horse races and buy them with the medals that you win. And then there's frisbee with your dog. There's there's appealing to the harvest goddess. I'm not entirely I don't really know off the top of my head every single little place to find the power berries, but there are an infinite amount of guides online that will show you exactly what you need. If you're in a hurry to find out which ones they are, I would suggest Ushinotane, simply because I think it's a she anyway. They're very, it's very organized. They have visual aids and all that good stuff to help you along, so it's very easy. So I believe it's fogu.com. Sorry, my pronunciation is horrible. So just look up Ushinotane on Google or something and you will find Cher. That's the only reason why I assume that it's a girl. Anyway, so I forgot to water that little spot. Make sure you water your crops every day, otherwise they will not grow, like I said earlier. Anyway, so I'm about to go to sleep. I had a little bit of problems trying to figure out which button I was pressing because, again, using an emulator, I'm so used to using my DS to play these games. So I'm gonna save and I will hopefully see you. Oh my god, what the? Ah! Kicked puppy, what? Oh, whatever. I'll see you guys later.